here. I'm here at Triumph of Waukesha. I'm with Victor, the service manager, and we're picking up some parts here for the Triumph right there. That's the luggage rack for the Scrambler. So thank you, Victor, for your help today. And we'll be working to put this on.
Sounds good. Can't wait to see.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Welcome back to the channel and welcome to this episode of Mark's Garage. Right behind me here we have the Triumph Scrambler 400X, and today we are going to install the rear luggage kit. So that consists of a couple of grab rails and then the carrier plate, which sits on top, and from there you can add your luggage. So we're going to get into the kit, what's in it, and do the install for you. So that's coming up right now. All right, let's go ahead and open up the carton that the luggage rack comes in, and here's the box. Here's the information on part numbers and such. We'll be careful here not to cut too deep. Nicely packaged in bubble wrap. There's the top plate carrier. There's one of the side rails. The other side rail. And then a nice hardware bag. And instructions. And the instructions, by the way, all relate to, you can find these online. There's a special website to go to. You put in the part number and you're all set. All right, the first step is to remove the seat. You start with the key, the ignition key, and you insert it, turn it clockwise. Take off the rear seat, and then there's two more bolts that we've got to do, and those are a 5mm hex. There's your two X bolts for the seat, and then this just lifts off like that. All right, next up is to remove the fasteners that have the current grab handlebar here. There's four of them, two here, and those take a T40 Torx. And I'm going to keep all these parts in a separate little box and kit, and that's what that looks like. They have red thread locker on them, So takes just a little longer to get those completely out with the thread locker. Alright, and we can lift off the original grab handle. All right, the next step is to locate both the left, this is the left side mounting. There's a right side piece that's a mirror of this. And then here you can see these are the two spots where the carrier plate will sit. But you just want to put these in finger tight to start, because you'll need a little bit of play, of course, when you get ready to put the carrier plate on. So we'll just get that started here. And these screws also have got some red Loctite pre-applied. These are also a T40 screw. Nice hardware, stainless steel. Here's the right side. We'll get these started. All right, there we go. All right, so we're just gonna get these mounting bolts in just a little bit further. We'll still leave it a little bit loose so we have an adjustment here for the mounting plate. Okay. All right, here's the mounting plate, and supplied these countersunk bolts right here, and some lock washers that'll go underneath. So let's get that started. There, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. All right, before we fully tighten up the carrier plate screws, the 4 of those, the instructions are calling for us to go ahead and torque these bolts for the handles to 20 Newton meters. So I've got my torque wrench set to that, and so we'll go ahead and get these torqued properly. There we go. All right, 11 Newton meters is the torque value for the rear carrier bolts. That's what I have my torque wrench set to here. Right. Good, 2 to go. All right, so the driver's seat goes on first. A little tab right there. That fits just like that. And then our seat bolts. I'm going to go ahead and use my T-handled 5mm to finish off tightening these seat bolts. These don't need to be super tight. Just snug. There. All right. Now we can go ahead and reinstall the passenger seat. You can see this has a little catch right here. So it's just a matter of getting it in position. There's a couple of hooks. One right there, one right here in front of those rubber isolators. Those fit under these hooks. And then it should just push down. There we go. All set. All done. Looks good. Now we can carry something. Thanks for watching the install here of the luggage rack on the Triumph Scrambler. I think it turned out real nice. It's not a huge carrier plate, but this bike isn't a huge bike, and so there is some luggage from Triumph that fits on that without any other modifications. Or if you want to put your own bag on this, you can do that. There's some nice tie-down points, and even on the grab handles here, there's a couple of knobs you can use for tie-downs. So I think that turned out real slick, and thanks for watching.
Never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes.